Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, saan mang dako ng mundo kayo naroroon, naway pakisamahan ninyo ako na basahin ang book of Acts chapter 23 verses 19 to 35. But before reading this, we will read first the reminders of God written in the book of John chapter 7 verse 16. Jesus answered them and said, "My doctrine is not mine, but His that sent me." Sinagot nga sila ni Jesus at sinabi, "Ang turo ko ay hindi akin, kundi doon sa nagsugo sa akin. If any man will do His will, he shall know of the doctrine, whether it be of God or whether I speak of myself." Kung ang sino mang tao ay nag-iibig gumawa ng kanyang kalooban, ay makikilala niya ang turo, kung ito'y sa Diyos o kung ako'y nagsasalita na mula sa aking sarili. And in 1 Corinthians chapter 14 verse 37, "If any man think himself to be a prophet or spiritual, let him acknowledge that the things that I write unto you are the commandments of the Lord." Kung iniisip ni naman na siya'y propeta o ayon sa espiritu, ay kilalanin niya ang mga bagay na sa inyo isinusulat ko, na pawang utos ng Panginoon. And let us read the commandment o utos ng Panginoon written in the book of Matthew chapter 22 verse 37. Jesus said unto him, "Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul and with all thy mind." At sinabi sa kanya ni Jesus, "Iibigin mo ang Panginoon mong Diyos ng buong puso mo at ng buong kaluluwa mo at ng buong pag-iisip mo. This is the first and great commandment." Ito ang dakila at pangunang utos. "And the second is like unto it, Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself." At ang pangalawang katulad ay ito, iibigin mo ang iyong kapwa na gaya ng iyong sarili. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets. Sa dalawang utos na ito ay nauuwi ang buong kautusan at ang mga propeta. And in Psalms 119, Psalms 119 verse 11, "Thy word have I hid in mine heart, that I might not sin against thee." Ang salita mo ay aking iningatan sa aking puso, upang huwag akong magkasala laban sa iyo. And in Matthew chapter 4 verse 4, "But he answered and said, It is written, Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God." Datapwat siya'y sumagot at sinabi, "Nasusulat, hindi sa tinapay lamang mabubuhay ang tao, kundi sa bawat salitang lumalabas sa bibig ng Diyos." And in Hebrews chapter 4 verse 12, "For the word of God is quick and powerful, and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and the spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart." Sapagkat ang salita ng Diyos ay buhay at mabisa, at matalas kaysa alinmang tabak na may dalawang talim, at bumabaon hanggang sa paghihiwalay ng kaluluwa at espiritu, ng mga kasukasuan at ng utak, at madaling kumilala ng mga pag-iisip at mga haka ng puso. And in Psalms 33 verse 4, "For the word of the Lord is right, and all His works are done in truth." Sapagkat ang salita ng Panginoon ay matuwid, at lahat niyang gawa ay ginagawa, at lahat niyang gawa ay ginawa sa katotohanan. And in Isaiah 55 verse 11, "So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it." Magiging gayon ang aking salita na lumalabas sa bibig ko. Hindi babalik sa akin na walang bunga, kundi gaganap ng kinalulugdan ko at giginhawa sa bagay na aking pinagsuguan. Now we will proceed to the book of Acts, chapter 23, verse 19 to 35. Thanks be to God be all the glory and praise. Thank you also for reading the Bible with me, and salamat din sa iyo na sa mga kapatid na nagdalang habag o awa upang kayo mag-subscribe, mag-like, mag-share at mag-comment na rin. To God be all the glory and praise. Thanks be to God. Then the chief captain took him by the hand and went with him aside privately and asked him, "What is that thou hast to tell me?" At tinangnan siya ng Pangulong Kapitan sa kamay, at pagtabi ay lihim na tinanong siya, Ano yung sasabihin mo sa akin?" And he said, "The Jews have agreed to desire thee that thou wouldest bring down Paul tomorrow into the council, as though they would inquire somewhat of him more perfectly." At sinabi niya, "Pinagkasunduan ng mga Hudyo na sa iyo'y ipamanhik na iyong ipapanaog bukas si Pablo sa Sanhedrin, na waring ikaw ay may sisiyasating lalong ganap tungkol sa kanya. But do not thou yield unto them, for there lie in wait for him of them more than 40 men, which have bound themselves with an oath that they will neither eat nor drink till they have killed him. And now are they ready, looking for a promise from thee." Huwag kang ang palamuyot sa kanila, sapagkat binabakayan siya ng mahigit na 40 katao sa kanila na nangagsipagpanata sa ilalim ng sumpa, na hindi kakain ni iinuman hanggang sa siya'y kanilang mapatay. At ngayon, nangahahanda sila na nangaghihintay ng pangako mo. So the chief captain then let the young man depart, and charged him, "See thou tell no man that thou hast shewed these things to me." Kaya't pinalis ng Pangulong Kapitan ng binata na ipinagbilin sa kanya, "Huwag mong sasabihin sa kanino man na ipinahiwatig mo sa akin ang mga bagay na ito." And he called unto him 2 centurions, saying, "Make ready 200 soldiers to go to Caesarea, and horsemen 70, and spearmen 200, at the 3rd hour of the night." At kanyang tinawag ang 2 sa mga senturyon at sinabi, "Ihanda ninyo ang 200 kawal upang magsiparoon hanggang sa Caesarea, at 70 kabayuhan at 200 sibatan sa 3 oras ng gabi. And provide them fish that they may set Paul on, and bring him safe unto Felix the governor. At pinapaganda niya sila ng mga hayop upang mapagsakyan kay Pablo at siya'y maihatid na walang panganib kay Felix na gobernador. And he wrote a letter after this manner. At siya'y sumulat ng isang sulat na ganito: Claudius Lysias unto the most excellent governor Felix sendeth greeting. Si Claudio Lysias sa kagalang-galang na gobernador Felix bumabati. This man was taken of the Jews and should have been killed of them. Then came I with an army and rescued him, having understood that he was a Roman. Ang taong ito'y hinuli ng mga Hudyo at papatayin na lamang sana nila nang dumalo akong may kasamang mga kawal at siya'y iniligtas ko nang mapagtantong siya'y isang taga-Roma. And when I would have known the cause wherefore they accused him, I brought him forth into their council. At sa pagkaibig kong mapagunawa ang dahilan kung bakit siya kanilang isinakdal, ay ipinanaog ko siya sa kanilang Sanhedrin, whom I perceived to be accused of questions of their law, but to have nothing laid to his charge worthy of death or of bonds. Na nasumpungan ko na siya'y kanilang sinasakdal sa mga suliranin tungkol sa kanilang kautusan, datapwat walang anumang sakdal laban sa kanya na marapat sa kamatayan o sa tanikala. And when it was told me how that the Jews laid wait for the man, I sent straightway to thee, and gave commandment to his accusers also to say before thee what they had against him. Farewell. At nang ipakilala sa akin na may banta laban sa taong yan, ay ipinadala ko siya agad sa iyo na aking ipinagbilin din sa kanya'y nangagsasakdal na mangagsalita sa harapan mo laban sa kanya. Then the soldiers, as it was commanded them, took Paul and brought him by night to Antipatris. Kaya't ang mga kawal alinsunod sa iniutos sa kanila ay kinuha si Pablo at dinala siya sa gabi sa Antipatris. On the morrow, they left the horsemen to go with him and returned to the castle. Tatapwat ng kinabukasan ay pinabayaan nilang samahan siya ng mga kabayuhan at nangagbalik sa kuta, who, when they came to Caesarea and delivered the epistle to the governor, presented Paul also before him. At sila, nang sila'y magsidating sa Caesarea at maibigay ang sulat sa gobernador, ay iniharap din si Pablo sa harapan niya. And when the governor had read the letter, he asked of what province he was, and when he understood that he was of Cilicia, at nang mabasa niya ito ay itinanong niya kung taga saang lalawigan siya, at nang maalamang siya'y taga Cilicia, I will hear thee, said he, when thine accusers are also come. And he commanded him to be kept in Herod's judgment hall. Papakinggan kitang lubos, at ang sabi niya, pagdating naman ng mga nagsisipagsakdal sa iyo, at ipinag-utos na siya'y ingatan sa palasyo ni Herodes. Thanks be to God be all the glory and praise. Thank you also for reading the Bible with me. May God bless you more, and good day.